Hey guys, it's Drew, and I have a whole stack of assorted layouts that I've just been making and creating. Sorry about that, I wanted to get that out of the way. For, about a month, well, no, I made all of these at a crop a while back, and I just have not had the time to share them with you. I am so sorry I've been MIA for a while. We were doing school finals, and all of that fun stuff, running the discount charms business, all these different things were just going on, and it was really hard to have the time to tape a video, and I really wanted to make sure I got good grades and everything, so I was focusing on that, but I want to share with you a couple of layouts. So I'm going to start. I'm just going to put these off to the side and show you them. And I hope my camera battery doesn't die because it's like blinking like it's going to die. So here's the first one. A lot of these layouts I made were using the October Afternoon 5 and Dime collection, as well as some of the Amy Tangerine American Crafts. So this is just a picture of one of my brothers. As you can see, he is like frowning. I'm just kidding, he's smiling. But there is some elements here that I just kind of cut out of the paper, and I inked them with this new Gathered Twigs Distress ink. Oh my gosh, this is a new holiday distress ink from Tim Holtz. I highly suggest this color. It's a really great brown tone, so I really like it. It's a bit different than like the Brush Corduroy Vintage Photo Walnut Stain. And then these are some of the typewriter alphabets from the 5 and Dime collection, and I really like this, and this is some washi tape from the Smash collection by K & Company, and a couple of different ribbons. Those are Cosmo Cricket ribbon that I just kind of cut at banners and different things, and I made this flower using some Moda fabric. Moda is my favorite fabric company, and I think this was actually one of the October Afternoon Moda fabric collections from a while back. And then I have just a piece of this camera piece here, which is from the Amy Tangerine collection, and then this is from one of the sticker sheets. And I actually cut out this, like, it's like a 10 by 10 inch piece of this ledger paper, and I kind of traced around it, stuck it down, and then I painted. It's even underneath it, like you could probably tell, like I didn't just paint around this edge, but I painted and then stuck it down, which gave it a fun border effect. And I splattered a bit of, I think this was the Donna Salazar Smooch in Caramel Latte or Wood Stain. I really like that color. And then I have a bit of trim here, really pretty. This is Webster's Pages, and it was really fluffy, so I kind of tacked it down using a button. Kind of stuck a button here. These are both October Afternoon 5 and Dime buttons from like the pack of ephemera stuff. And then this sunshine here, and this really nice little clip from Basic Gray Green at Heart collection. It's one of the tabs. So I'm going to set that off to the side. Oh, I totally forgot, you guys. I would love if you guys, okay, before I go on to the next layout, if you guys didn't know, I'm going to school. I'm going to be going to college in a year, and I'm going to FITM, which is the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising in LA. I've already applied, and they're going through my stuff and everything, but the guy says I'll have no problem making it. But, so I thought, since I know a couple people who have gone there, they all have blogs, and so I started my very own fashion blog where I can kind of show you what I'm going to do because I want to do fashion design. And it's probably good that I'm doing this because it kind of gives me dyeing ideas and all that fun stuff. So I would love for you to check out my blog. I would like to establish it, you know, before I go to college. That way I already have one and I'm, like, not trying to gain followers and everything. So I'll put my blog link below. I'd love for you guys to check it out. I'll just link it below because I'm not sure if it's going to be a .com or .blogspot.com by the time you guys see it. So I'll just put the link to my fashion photography blog below. I'd love for you to check it out and follow it. So let's go on to the next layout, you guys. This layout, again, was done with craft. This is all Basil Craft cardstock. And on this one, I really like it. It's, again, done with the Basic Gray 5 and Dime. This is that ledger paper that I used as a base of the other layout I just showed you. And this is a strip of paper that I used my favorite color of Glimmer Mist. It's Hot Chocolate. And these are some alphabet stickers from Thickers and American Crafts, and I think these are the hardcover canvas ones. And I added a bit of this paper cording, which I thought just added a little touch of extra flavor, and I kind of stapled it on, if you can see. And this picture was one of my mom's old dogs. This is like a 20-year-old picture. And it says Sweet Doggy, and these are basic gray, or sorry, October Afternoon stickers. And then these little ticket strip that runs across, that's October Afternoon as well. And just a couple of stickers in the corner. And I totally loved the dimension that this fluffy Webster's Pages bloomer trim gave it. And I think this is a celery color. And then I just added this journaling spot, and I used the very tip. I've showed you this trick before, but if you just take a spray bottle and you open it, you could actually use this as like a writer, and you could put a line, and you could write on top of that line that you just drew. So this is just Studio Calico, but I just did that with the hot chocolate, and then I wrote on top of it and added a little sticker and a couple pieces of the Smash washi tape. And then same as up here, and a bit of, this is actually super thick. Do you see how many layers of seam binding are in there? It actually came like this, like wrapped up, and then I just stuck it down because I liked it like that. Okay, this next layout I really, really like. It's done on white coconut swirl cardstock, and this is all fabric from the Sugar Pop and Sugar Pop and another collection, Sweet Something. And I just basically laid a couple of strips of, you know, like the sticky strip down. It was this one, the 3/4 inch strip, a sticky strip. And I laid it down a couple of times across, and then I just kind of bunched and gathered up the fabric layers. And I love the dimensional color it adds. Like, look at how colorful and bright it is. And I added on a couple of flowers that I handmade. I'll just show you that cluster of flowers there. Really easy and simple. I have a ton of flower tutorials on my channel, so if you just search Card of My Eye flower, you'll probably find quite a bit. And this is actually a very old photograph of my aunt and one of her friends, and it's like a Polaroid picture, and it has a bit of washi tape on it, and that was really the layout. It's really simple. I just splattered a bit of, I think this was a hot chocolate again. Yeah, it was a bit of the hot chocolate down, and I just kind of added a little bubble with some journaling, and I really like the way this layout turned out. So I did that one as well, and this was the first one I did when I got to the crop. I really like the way this one turned out. I titled it Penny the Penguin because the penguin's name was actually Penny, and I thought that was kind of funny. So I just used some multiple things. I'll start off in this corner up here. I used just a journaling spot, Maya Road, and did it on there, and added a craft glassine. Like, this is a Tim Holtz glassine. I'm hoping that's going to show up, but it's a really nice craft glassine. I crinkled it and punched it with a butterfly punch, and added just assortment of stuff. I first matted this photo on some of the Amy Tangerine paper, and then I did exactly what I did with that first layout by painting it. But before I did that, I used some craft doilies from Maya Road, and one of the doily stamps from My Mind's Eye Stella and Rose collection to get like the actual flush with the paper. And then I added just assortment of embellishments, like some washi tape, Maya Road tickets, the Amy Tangerine paper, Maya Road double pleat velvet, and then handmade fabric flower. I really like that. And I added just a couple bit of stickles on there, and little border strips. And this is American Crafts stickers. This is Authentique round bubble stickers. This is actually Jelly Bean Soup stickers, and this is washi tape again. And a couple of the the buttons from that 5 and Dime collection. And this is a chipboard cloud. Sorry about that, guys. My camera died. But this is the chipboard cloud from what is it? 5 and Dime collection, and it's a nice thick chipboard. And I just inked it with the vintage photo, and then I added just a couple strings. As you could see, it totally looks bad on the back, but I actually punched holes and threaded through some baker's twine from the Twinery, and then it added on a doily, and as you can see, there's a bit of a punched one, or a stamped one back there, and I added the date on top of this blue. I really like this. This is actually a Ranger color. I'll grab it for you guys. It was this color here, Ranger Aqua is what the color was called. It's the color I used. And that was that layout. I really like that pop of red there. Oh, whoa, what did that just do? Go back to normal. Okay, it's back. That was so weird. Alright, on to the next one. Whoa, they all just kind of fell. 1 second, you guys. Okay, this is the last one I made at the crop, and I really like this one. Again, it's on the craft cardstock, and it's hot air balloons. We took these pictures at 4th of July. This is American Craft stickers. They're the hardcover stickers. I really like these. They're some of my favorite ones, and they're in the black gloss. And first I matted all the photos down on some 5 and dime paper. So as you can see, I just kind of cut the photos randomly so it showed the hot air balloon, and then I matted them down and I put them in the placement where I wanted them. So I know I wanted one here and one here, and I traced around the edge of the photo, and then I used that same aqua colored paint dauber, and I just painted around it. And I actually open my paint daubers like this, and then I'll use I'll pour it in a little cup and mix some glimmer mist with it. And for this, the green one here, I actually used the clover color. And then I have an assortment of embellishments on here. They're all from the 5 and dime sticker sheet, almost all of them, like cloud, heart, happy day, or best days, this little sticker, this sticker, this banner sticker, this large floral sticker, this date sticker, this corner sticker, and then those 2 cloud and floral stickers. Those are all from the sticker sheet from the 5 and dime collection, so I got a ton of use out of the sticker sheet. And I simply just kind of embellish them, the stickers, by adding some staples to them. I really like the way that it looks. And then this actually was cut out from the actual paper line itself. There's a little girl on the paper, and I just cut it out because I thought it fit the balloons theme. And I kind of went around with faux stitching around all those edges. And then I splashed on some patina glimmer mist here and there to kind of give it a pop of shimmer. If you can kind of see the shimmeriness on there. And I totally love the dimension on this layout. There's not much, but you could still sort of feel it. Like when you put your hands over it, it feels neat. And it just says hot air balloons. These are some of those stickers I used on the Penny the Penguin layout. And the last layout is not my favorite, but my mom really wanted me to show you it. It was a challenge because I wanted to use this blue background, but I didn't want to use it. I just wanted to challenge myself to use it, and I don't really like this layout, but I'm just going to show you it, you guys anyways. So let me know what you think in the comments. But I first matted my photo. Well, actually, first what I did was I cut out this large piece of paper. This is a 5 and dime. So is this one. The back of it's like this. And this one, oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. Okay, all of this collection that I've been talking about, you guys, all of these embellishments are not from the 5 and dime, they're from the sidewalks. Every single October afternoon line that I said 5 and dime, except for this one, has been the sidewalks collection, not 5 and dime. Okay, this is 5 and dime here. And I scalloped the edge, I added on some Webster's Pages trim underneath this, and a doily, like a kitchen doily thingy, and then like an actual doily. I guess I didn't really glue those in. Oh well, they'll stay. And then a Myro doily, and then I added assortment of border strips, like this velvet one from Prima, and then this was also white, but I glimmer misted it with a hot chocolate glimmer mist, and added some ticket strips here and there, and little banner strips, and this large image I actually cut from the pattern paper. Then I punched out the star image using a Marvy star punch, which is actually one of my new favorite punches. I got it at Ross, it's a McGill. I got it at Ross for like $1.99 a long time ago. So, quite like that punch. And then I added 4 years old. This is my dog, by the way, if you didn't already assume that. And it says, love it, fab. And then I added some canvas banners from Maya Road, and this is just a little bit of journaling here. And then over here it says dog, using those stickers on top of the doily. So I don't know, I just kind of thought that was sort of a fun layout. I wanted to share it with you guys anyways. And I think that's all. Don't forget to check out my new fashion blog below. I'm definitely not stopping my scrapbook blog at all whatsoever. I'm just wanting to create 2 separate blogs. That way I don't have to put them on each other and have like 2 different sort of categories of fashion and photography and scrapbooking merged into one, and some of you guys don't want to see that, so I'd love for you to check it out and follow it. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will catch y'all next time. Bye, everyone.